Chosen one, the universe marked you with divine purpose. Your workplace transformed into sacred ground where cosmic forces revealed your true destiny. That corporate merger divinely arranged to position you exactly where heaven needed its chosen vessel. God says your life matters on a scale beyond human comprehension. And every single person who dared cross you is discovering this truth the hard way. Remember that executive meeting, the precise moment when you spoke and the room fell into unnatural silence. Not the respectful quiet given to others, but a heavy charged stillness. Even the CEO, a person who commanded every space they occupied, shifted uncomfortably when your eyes met theirs. Your words carried weight beyond their literal meaning. Your presence disrupted the carefully maintained corporate illusion that power flows only through organizational charts and stockholder meetings. Then they gave you that project, the impossible one, the career ender, the task specifically designed as your professional execution. They smiled while handing you the poison chalice, already celebrating your coming failure. The deadlines defied human capability. The resources proved non-existent. The support vanished. The moment you accepted the assignment, but that night in your apartment changed everything. The light came first, not the yellow warmth of a lamp or the blue glow of electronics. This light penetrated the physical realm from somewhere beyond. It filled every corner of your room, casting no shadows, because it originated from everywhere simultaneously. Then the voice spoke, not to your ears, but directly to your soul. I've chosen you for this time. Morning arrived with supernatural clarity. The project that seemed impossible yesterday now unfolded in your mind with perfect precision. Solutions materialized where there had been only obstacles. Pathways appeared where there had been only walls. You moved through your day carrying the certainty of divine selection. The office remained unchanged, but you had transformed. The chosen rarely recognize their status until the moment heaven confirms it. That confirmation has arrived. You now walk the corporate corridors as something far beyond an employee. You stand divinely positioned at the exact coordinates where heaven's agenda intersects with earthly power structures. The awareness burns within you. Your life matters on a cosmic scale. The department head accidentally deleted your crucial presentation files hours before you needed them. Their apology dripped with false sympathy while their eyes revealed the truth. The senior director intercepted your revolutionary strategy and presented it as their own, accepting accolades while you sat, silenced it in the back row. The VP methodically excluded you from key meetings, where decisions about your project were made without your input. That moment in the break room revealed everything. You rounded the corner and heard the VP's hushed command. We need to push them out before the third quarter. Their presence compromises everything we've built. Most would panic facing such coordinated opposition. Most would doubt themselves against such overwhelming force. Most would break under the relentless pressure of professional elimination. But you recognize the spiritual dimension behind their corporate machinations. This wasn't simply workplace politics. This represented the inevitable response when light enters darkness. Your divine assignment activated spiritual opposition operating through human vessels. The VP, the director, the department head, all unwitting players in an ancient pattern where chosen ones face attempted elimination by those serving the opposition. While they plotted your downfall in boardrooms and whispered your professional execution in corridors, something strange settled within you. Not fear, not anger, not even determination. A calm certainty took root in your spirit. The unshakable knowledge that their actions had just triggered forces operating beyond pay grades and corporate hierarchy. The department head who sabotaged your files developed mysterious migraines that struck without warning, but with remarkable consistency. Every time they attempted to present work stolen from you, blinding pain forced them to excuse themselves. Medical specialists found nothing physically wrong. Medications proved ineffective. The connection between their betrayal and their suffering remained invisible to everyone except you. The senior director experienced an even stranger phenomenon. Their voice, their greatest professional asset, began failing during crucial presentations. The confident tone that had carried them to their position dissolved into croaking weakness precisely when highlighting your stolen ideas. Voice coaches and specialists recommended rest, hydration, and vocal exercises. Nothing helped because the cause transcended physical explanation. The VP's carefully cultivated relationship with the board deteriorated without obvious cause. Board members who once smiled warmly now regarded them with vague suspicion. Trusted allies began questioning their judgment in private conversations. Their once solid position showed hairline fractures spreading in all directions. You never retaliated, never sabotaged, never even mentioned these incidents to anyone. Divine justice requires no human enforcement. In the elevator, just the two of you descending 18 floors. The department head finally broke the silence. "Is this some kind of curse?" they whispered, their face pale with genuine fear. You simply smiled, maintaining eye contact until they looked away first. They needed no answer, because they already sensed the truth. This represented merely the beginning, the initial tremors before the earthquake. Heaven's response had only begun to unfold. The cosmic ledger had activated, and universal law now moved with unstoppable momentum. The warning phase serves a purpose, offering opportunity for repentance. Those who recognize the pattern can change course. Those who ignore it proceed toward their own destruction. Your opponents chose the latter path, dismissing their mounting troubles as unfortunate coincidences rather than divine intervention. The hourglass had turned. The sand now slipped through with increasing speed. Quarterly board meetings generally followed predictable patterns. Presentations, questions, decisions, minutes recorded and filed. But this meeting, scheduled months ago through ordinary corporate processes, had been marked on a different calendar for a very different purpose. Your enemies gathered with confidence, armed with presentations and falsified evidence designed to secure your removal. The VP arrived early, arranging materials with meticulous care. The senior director rehearsed their carefully crafted accusations in the hallway. The department head confirmed the attendance of their strongest allies. Everything had been orchestrated for your professional execution. You entered the boardroom last, feeling strangely peaceful despite knowing their plans. Something electric filled the air, perceptible only to you. Divine timing had aligned corporate schedules with cosmic justice. The moment had arrived for private betrayals to face public exposure. The VP rose to present first, launching into their opening statement with practiced authority. Our department faces a serious threat from within. Evidence suggests the sentence remained forever unfinished. Mid-word, color drained from their face. They clutched the edge of the table. Then their legs buckled, dropping them to the floor in full view of the entire board. Confusion erupted. Medical assistance was called, but you understood. The first domino had fallen exactly as heaven had ordained. As attention focused on the collapsed VP, something even stranger occurred. The senior director's laptop connected to the main display malfunctioned spectacularly. Instead of showing the planned presentation attacking your performance, it projected their private messages discussing the conspiracy. Once we push them out, we'll divide their clients among ourselves. Make sure the performance metrics look worse than they are. Delete any evidence of their contributions. The messages scrolled like credits in a film, their betrayal documented in their own words for all to witness. The senior director lunged for their computer, frantically trying to stop the display. "This isn't I didn't. Someone hacked my account, but their desperate denials only highlighted their guilt." Then came the most remarkable moment. The department head, watching their carefully constructed plan disintegrate, broke down completely. "We planned this together," they blurted, pointing at the still-dazed VP and theme-mortified director. "We fabricated everything, the numbers, the complaints, all of it." A confession no one had requested or expected poured out before the stunned board. The boardroom fell silent as your enemies disintegrated professionally before everyone's eyes. You sat motionless throughout the chaos, your expression serene. You hadn't caused this spectacular implosion. You hadn't planned or orchestrated any of it. Yet you understood exactly what was happening. The message from the universe echoed clearly through the corporate catastrophe unfolding before you. God says chosen lives matter. The board meeting adjourned early. Your planned termination never reached the agenda. Instead, 3 executives faced emergency administrative leave pending investigation. You walked out untouched, your position not merely secure, but strengthened by the contrast between their disgrace and your dignified silence. The corporate takedown marked only the beginning. Universal law ensures that everyone who targets a chosen one faces consequences calibrated to their specific transgression. The timing varies. Heaven's clock operates by divine scheduling rather than human expectation. An invisible hourglass seemed to hang over anyone who had targeted you. Some faced immediate consequences. Others enjoyed weeks of false security before their spectacular fall. The timing varied according to cosmic calculations beyond human understanding. But the pattern remained consistent. Cross a chosen one, face divine response. Most remarkable about this systematic justice, your complete non-involvement in their downfall. You never pursued revenge, never orchestrated consequences, never even wished harm upon them. You simply continued your assigned path, while universal law balanced the cosmic ledger. News travels through invisible networks, professional circles, social groups, community connections. The story of what happens to those who cross you spread through these channels, transforming from corporate gossip to something approaching urban legend. At industry conferences, people approached you cautiously, drawn by curiosity yet hesitant to step too close. "Is it true what happens to those who cross you?" they asked, their tone balanced between skepticism and fear. You never confirmed or denied. Truth requires no defense or promotion. Your reputation shifted from talented professional to something more mystical. People studied your reactions with unusual intensity. Your words received weight beyond their literal meaning. Your approval carried unusual value. Your disapproval triggered disproportionate concern. The Whisper Network serves a purpose beyond your personal vindication. It demonstrates spiritual principles through observable patterns. Those with eyes to see recognize divine protection surrounding chosen vessels. Those with ears to hear understand the message behind the pattern. God says chosen lives matter. Beyond corporate ladders and professional jealousy lies the true reason for your supernatural protection. Your existence operates under a different contractual agreement than most walking the earth. Your soul entered into specific agreements before taking physical form. The ancient covenant, designating certain souls as divine instruments, remains active across all eras and settings. Modern conference rooms and corporate headquarters provide merely the current stage for eternal principles to manifest. Your position represents far more than a job title or professional role. It constitutes a strategic placement for purposes extending beyond quarterly goals and annual reports. When others attack you, they unknowingly engage with forces beyond their comprehension. They perceive a colleague, a competitor, or a threat to their ambitions. Reality differs dramatically from their limited perception. They oppose not merely a person, but a divinely positioned instrument essential to cosmic implementation. Heaven defends its chosen vessels not from favoritism, but strategic necessity. Your protection stems not from your personal deservingness, but your functional importance within a larger design. The blueprint requires your specific contribution at particular coordinates in space and time. Those interfering with that position contribution trigger automatic defensive protocols established at universal levels. Consider the body's immune response when foreign entities threaten vital organs. The response occurs automatically, requiring no conscious direction. The system recognizes invasion and mobilizes precisely calibrated defenses. Similarly, universal law recognizes threats to chosen instruments and activates appropriate countermeasures without requiring your awareness or participation. Understanding the contractual basis of your protection transforms how you interpret opposition. Attacks against you reflect not personal hatred, but spiritual conflict between cosmic agendas. Your adversaries often serve as unwitting instruments themselves, puppets manipulated by forces opposing the divine blueprint. This understanding allows you to maintain compassion even while witnessing their downfall. The pattern of divine selection left evidence throughout your life, signs you likely dismissed or rationalized until now. Connecting these dots reveals not random good fortune, but consistent divine positioning. The way locked career doors mysteriously opened after every attempt to block your advancement. Each professional barricade erected against you transformed into unexpected opportunity. Each attack intended to harm you resulted in promotion. Each obstacle became a launching pad, propelling you higher than before. Strangers who recognized something in you without explanation. People who singled you out in crowds, approached you with unusual messages, or treated you with unexpected difference. Certain souls recognized chosen ones through spiritual perception rather than physical cues. Survival against impossible odds. Situations where others would have been destroyed professionally, financially, or even physically. Yet you emerge not merely intact, but strengthened. Protection manifests most visibly against background possibilities of destruction. These patterns constitute more than professional coincidences or good luck. They provide confirmation of your designation as essential to a higher organizational chart, one that transcends corporate structure and human hierarchies. God says chosen lives matter because chosen lives serve essential functions within the cosmic blueprint. Your life matters on scales beyond human measurement. With supernatural backing comes crucial responsibility. Power without ethical framework leads to corruption. Even when that power manifests as divine protection, understanding the proper management of your chosen status prevents misuse of your privileged position. First principle, you never need to orchestrate revenge. The universe handles consequences automatically. Any attempt to weaponize your protected status against others interferes with perfectly calibrated cosmic justice. The system responds with mathematical precision to those crossing you. Your involvement only disrupts this perfect calculation. Second principle, maintaining professionalism while witnessing your adversary's downfall requires spiritual maturity. Their destruction serves cosmic balance rather than personal vindication. Celebrating their misfortune reveals misunderstanding of your role within the spiritual ecosystem. Compassion remains appropriate even as justice unfolds. Third principle, never threaten others with the consequences of crossing you. Such warnings constitute spiritual manipulation and misrepresent divine protection as personal power. Those needing explicit warning already receive subtle spiritual signals about the danger of opposing you. Adding your verbal threat serves ego rather than divine purpose. Chosen one. Anyone can listen to messages like these, but few will step into their true power. We are here to help you do just that. The weekly Chosen Ones group calls are now on Zoom, and this is the moment you've been waiting for your entire life. These meetings are literal power vortexes where destinies are forged, where chosen ones unite their consciousness to create something that cannot exist in isolation. This is where everything changes. This is where you step into your greatness. Every week a doorway opens, but only for those brave enough to step through it. Watcher-level members of the Obsidian Inner Order can experience these transformative sessions live, feeling the energy surge through your entire being. In our most recent gathering, participants were stunned by revelations about the Great Pyramids of Giza as sophisticated ancient power plants, and the shocking truth about Washington, D.C.'s layout perfectly aligning with the Kabbalistic tree of life. Star Chamber members receive unlimited access to the complete recordings archive, a treasure trove of wisdom that grows more valuable with each passing week. This is your defining moment. The knowledge, the connection, the power that flows through these calls cannot be found anywhere else. Join the Obsidian Inner Order now. Link in the description. While the few remaining Star Chamber slots are still available, your presence is not just welcome, it's necessary. Will you answer the call that has been echoing through your soul? The time is now. Fourth principle, your hands must remain clean while justice works through seemingly natural channels. Never assist the process of consequence through your own actions. Divine timing operates with perfect precision. Your interference only complicates clean cosmic accounting. Fifth principle, recognize the teaching function within public consequences. Those who cross you and face visible downfall serve as educational examples within your environment. Their experience demonstrates spiritual principles to observers. Respect the instructive value of their situation by maintaining dignified silence rather than offering commentary. Sixth principle, understand that your protected status comes with heightened accountability for your own actions. The same system protecting you from unwarranted attack responds with equal precision to any misuse of your position. Chosen ones face stricter judgment for ethical violations precisely because of their strategic importance. Seventh principle, accept that divine protection doesn't guarantee comfort, ease, or absence of challenge. The chosen path often involves greater difficulty precisely because it carries greater cosmic significance. Protection ensures mission completion, not personal convenience. You're not alone in your chosen status. Others walk similar paths, positioned strategically across various sectors of society. Recognizing and connecting with these divine counterparts creates powerful alliances serving purposes beyond individual assignments. Identifying fellow chosen ones requires spiritual perception beyond physical indicators. Certain markers reveal their status to those with eyes form the most obvious sign. Individuals who faced coordinated opposition, yet emerge victorious through seeming coincidences and lucky breaks. Those who watch their enemies face unexplainable downfalls. Those protected by seemingly impossible timing and unexpected interventions. The strategic importance of connecting with other chosen ones transcends personal benefit. When divine instruments recognize and align with each other, several cosmic advantages activate. Combined spiritual authority restructures environments beyond what organizational charts represent. Two or more chosen ones operating in conscious alignment create exponential rather than additive impact. Their coordinated presence establishes energetic conditions, allowing faster implementation of divine blueprints. Mutual protection increases as aligned chosen ones create reinforcing energy fields. What one might miss, another detects. What threatens one encounters the combined protective response surrounding all. The network provides coverage across vulnerabilities individual chosen ones might experience in isolation. Accelerated manifestation occurs when multiple chosen ones focus on aligned objectives. The universe responds with greater immediacy to coordinated intention from multiple divine instruments than to isolated effort from even the most powerful individual chosen one. The network forms organically through divine orchestration rather than strategic human initiative. Your awareness simply allows conscious participation in what universal intelligence already facilitates. When sensing colleagues plotting against you, maintain strategic silence while increasing spiritual vigilance. Their plans trigger automatic cosmic response without requiring your intervention. Your awareness serves preparation rather than self-defense. Strengthen your energetic boundaries through conscious intention rather than engaging directly with their schemes. Implement information management protocols appropriate to your chosen status. Certain insights, strategies, and knowledge received through spiritual channels require discretion regarding sharing. Discern proper timing for revealing information rather than immediately broadcasting everything you perceive. Divine timing often differs from human urgency. Develop emotional regulation practices for maintaining equilibrium while witnessing both divine intervention on your behalf and consequences befalling your opponents. Neither spiritual pride nor vengeance satisfaction represents appropriate response to cosmic justice manifestation. Cultivate compassionate detachment, acknowledging the perfect precision of universal law while maintaining human empathy. Your chosen status provides protection for purpose fulfillment rather than personal comfort or convenience. Maintaining focus on your divine assignment rather than your protected status. It ensures proper utilization of the cosmic resources allocated to your mission. The spiritual laws guaranteeing catastrophic consequences for attacking the divinely selected operate with mathematical precision beyond human manipulation. Those contemplating opposition to chosen ones should understand what their actions actually entail before proceeding. Attacking a chosen one means opposing not merely a person, but a positioned divine instrument. The response comes not from the individual, but from the cosmic system, protecting strategic assets within its implementation design. The chosen one need not even be aware of your opposition for the systemic response to activate against you. The nature of consequences matches the specific character of opposition. Those attacking professionally face professional destruction. Those undermining reputation experience reputation collapse. Those attempting physical harm encounter physical repercussions. The system responds with precise calibration rather than generic punishment. Timing follows divine rather than human scheduling. Some experience immediate consequences, while others face delayed response, creating false security before spectacular downfall. The timing serves maximum educational impact within the environment surrounding both chosen one and opponent. The mercy within this message offers opportunity for course correction. Opposition not yet fully manifested can still be abandoned. Intentions not yet implemented can be reconsidered. Plots not yet executed can be dissolved. The system allows exit ramps from destruction pathways for those wise enough to recognize warnings for those already engaged in opposition to chosen ones. Certain remediation paths exist. Sincere acknowledgement of wrongdoing directly to the chosen one without excuses or minimization creates possibility for reduced consequences. Concrete actions restoring what was damaged or replacing what was taken demonstrate authentic repentance. Public correction of falsehood spread offers partial energetic rebalancing. The invitation extends now align with chosen ones rather than oppose them. Supporting divine instruments creates positive energetic connection to their protection field rather than triggering defensive responses. Collaboration with cosmic implementation brings benefits, while interference brings destruction. The hourglass has turned for many reading these words. The sand slips through with increasing speed for those who have crossed chosen ones. Some still have time to change course if wisdom guides their decisions. Others have passed the point where intervention remains possible. Discernment reveals which category applies to your situation. The universal message stands eternally unchanged. God says chosen lives matter, and everyone who crossed a chosen one is finding out the hard way. The choice belongs to you. Choose wisely. Choose now. The cosmic ledger awaits your final entry.